Hey everybody, it's Nick Knarf back at you. We've been gone for a while, but here we are. We're ready to bring you some more great music, and today we're going to be bringing you the Marshall Tucker Band. Frank just literally saw him last week here in Tucson.
That's right. Just saw him last week. And first of all, welcome to year 2 of Nick and Knarf. We just celebrated our 1-year anniversary with a special video. Hope you're going to check that one out. It's on our page. But we want to thank you again for your support and welcome to our next episode. And before we start going, I want to remind you, subscribe, like, and share if you haven't already in the past year. Plenty of time to do it.
Hey, and don't worry, Frank will say it 5 more times.
I'll say it 5 more times because
so
advertising, rule 1 of advertising, repeat things 3 times. Nick, Knarf. Anyway,
hope you guys are all doing well. We love bringing you music, all kinds of music. And this is obviously a different genre, right, Frank? I'd say it's more of a southern rock.
Southern rock, southern blues, southern... Marshall Tucker was one of the bands that came out from Spartanburg, South Carolina. Came out, formed in, what,
72,
that's
72, right. But a lot of these guys actually served in Vietnam together. 4 of them, right?
4 of the original band members served in Vietnam and came back. One of the main forces of the band, who's since passed on, Toy Caldwell, actually got the Purple Heart for his service in Vietnam. Anyway, Nick's going to tell you a little bit about the band itself.
Yeah, so, the original guys was lead guitarist, steel guitarist, vocalist, and primary songwriter Toy Caldwell, who died in, that's really weird. It says here 1993, but I read he died in a car accident in that Tommy Caldwell died in 1980. Sorry.
I think his brother, too.
Yeah, God, that's
tragedy
terrible.
Struck the band,
But
boy.
Toy Caldwell, lead vocalist Doug Gray, he's still with them,
Still with him. I saw him last week when Marshall Tucker performed.
And one of the emphasized guy was the guy who played keyboard, sax, and flute.
Right.
That was Jerry Eubanks. And then there was George McCorkle. He was the rhythm guitarist, and drummer Paul Riddle. He was the youngest of them, born in 53. So, God, he's, 69? Geez.
Right. And Doug Gray, who was there, I mean, he's still playing over there. He was mostly tambourine and hitting some of those lower notes because after, 50 years of singing, that voice gets kind of tough. But he was still there.
Though, these guys have had up to as many as 35 maybe band members over the years. They've been playing for 50 years.
50 years or more.
And they made 22 albums.
22 studio and live albums and compilations. Just a tremendous rock history. They're rock warriors, and Doug Gray especially. He was great telling so wonderful stories of the band and how they formed and playing with Charlie Daniels and some of the other stuff that they did. Charlie Daniels and Doug Gray were like this. They were buddies and played on a number of his albums with them and stuff.
Of those 22 albums, though, they had 2 go platinum and a few others go gold. So we were trying to find out how many albums they sold, but we figured it's at least 25 million, which
it's got to be more than 25 to 50 for sure.
Hard to say.
I mean, a band like this with this kind of creds and track record has got to be into close to 50 million records.
And when you go through their discography, you realize how many great songs they did.
We were kind of having a little bit of a hard time picking what I want to do because they played all the songs that I would love to have played at the concert the other night. I mean, they played for 2 hours. Dave Mason was supposed to be with them, but he got sick and couldn't play. So the band, apologized for not being there, and they gave it an extra performance. They did like a 25-minute jam of the song we're going to be playing for you today, Can't You See, which was just tremendous. Every song was at least a 15 or 20-minute extended.
This is the live version we're doing.
This is the live version of it, too, so it's going to be close to what we heard. But it was just a great, great show, and it was such a pleasure and a privilege to see Doug Gray, one of the icons of rock and roll, still kicking it after 50 years. And it was a great show. And his current bunch of musicians are as talented as any group he's ever had. So, but we're really excited to share it with you, and we're ready to get to it. So we decided to go with 2 songs off of the album that introduced me to Marshall Tucker when I was back at Iowa back in 76. I'd never heard of Marshall Tucker. My roommate had this album, and I fell in love with it. It's Searchin For A Rainbow. Anyway.
Nice.
And like I said, every song they did at the concert, too, was an extended. And especially this last one. This one was the last song they did before they took a break, and then we all stood up and tried to get another encore, and they came back out and did 24 hours at a time. I mean, like a 20-minute version of 24 hours at a time. They did like a 25-minute version of this one, Can't You See, with, they were getting the audience involved and everything, and they had all these multiple guitars playing. It was just a great show. Anyway, here it is. This is the live version off of the album Searchin For A Rainbow. It's Can't You See, a Marshall Tucker Band. With a 3-chord song, it's amazing.
That's a D there.
Gonna take a freight train
DGA.
down at the station line.
G, bro.
I don't care where it goes. Gonna climb a mountain,
D-A-G.
the highest mountain, Lord. A jump off, ain't nobody gonna know. Can't you see? Oh, can't you see what that woman was barely doing to me?
So good.
Can't you see? Can't you see what that woman was been doing to me? Gonna find me a hole in the wall.
Nice.
Gonna crawl inside and die. I'll come a lady now. Oh, mean old woman, Lord, never told me goodbye. Can't you see? Oh, can't you see what that woman was been doing to me? Can't you see? Can't you see?
Building it up. Yep.
What that woman was been doing to me?
Now we take off, baby. Here we go. Hit it,
I ain't never coming back. I'm gonna take her that southbound, ride it all the way to Georgia, Lord, till the train ain't run out of track. Can't you see? Oh, can't you see what that woman was been doing to me? Can't you see? Can't you see what that woman was been doing to me? Wait a minute. Can't you see? Oh Lord, can't you see what that woman was been doing to me? Let's clap along now, come on. Can't you see? Make some racket. Can't you see? Sounding good. What that woman was been doing such a crazy kind of lady. What that mama? Oh, spend on me. Go kick it out now. Can't you see? Lord, I don't believe I can stand it too much longer. Yeah. What that mama? Oh, spend on me. All right, you got it.
Finish it.
Oh, Lord, I'm gonna take a freight train. Can't you see? Down at the station now. What that mama? Ain't I never coming back. Can't you see? I'm gonna take her down to southbound. Can't you see? Right out all the way to Georgia now. What that mama? Train, right out of train. Mr. Toy Caldwell.
What a great version, huh?
These guys really knew how to fine tune a song.
Man.
Didn't you feel it was kind of like a more subtle Allman Brothers kind of sound?
Yeah,
to
you know,
it?
the Allman Brothers came across my mind. As soon as I heard in that lead, I thought of Dickie Betts. I mean, that's
Yeah.
what, not Dwayne Allman so much, but Dickie Betts, some of
Right.
that style. But yeah, but the thing is about Marshall Tucker is they stayed more in a certain kind of a
Yes.
lane that
Yes.
they enjoyed doing because this was what they felt emotionally. They had this connection to like the highway and to the South, the deep South, you know, like where they came from, but also the West, the Southwest, Texas, they have that Western sound and Southern sound and rock and blues and man, they could play any style and it was just so tasty. But you're right, the flute had so much.
Gosh, it makes it such a unique sound with that flute. I loved it.
Absolutely.
Loved it.
And what
But
did you guys
They
think?
just construct songs so well.
And so simply, but they build it together to make it such a memorable, beautiful, economic, and not compact, but they know where to, to take off a little bit, where to bring it back in, and let the song line carry the song through. It is just such beautiful work. And God bless the Marshall Tucker Band. They've been doing it. And Doug Gray, they're on tour right now. They're heading back to Oklahoma, Mississippi and stuff. There's still time to catch them. If you haven't seen it, go to their website, see if you can catch a tour because you want to see them one last time. I don't know how much more they got in them, Doug Gray especially, but they're worth seeing if you get a chance.
Can't wait to read your comments, get the feedback from you guys. You're such a knowledgeable group, and your personal stories always intrigue us, entertain us, and inform us, and we appreciate it.
We love you all, and we thank you very much. And again, subscribe, like, share. If you haven't, we thank you when you have. And welcome to year 2 of Nick Knarf. We're looking forward to what the new year brings for more music. Thanks for being here.
Till next time, guys.
Take care. Bye-bye.